Landano Floyd, Kubi Pa. Okay. Mbuyiseni. Bakuni. Kubi kulande bakuni.
Hello there guys and welcome to Daily Updates. Tensions are rising in the MK party and at this point the party is turning into a laughing stock. You know, the kind of tensions we are seeing, not even an interpreter can make out what is going on there by the MK party. Of late, there's been a lot of reports about tensions in the MK party camp, but we were not mindful of that because we thought things are going smooth. I mean, it's just a new party, 1 year old, so you wouldn't even think that there would be tensions. But unfortunately, those posts by Duduzile Zuma started the cracks, and now we can see that there are a lot of problems. It seems like Floyd Shivambu is the center of attention, but he is not the only one. There is Duduzile Zuma, Floyd Shivambu, now Busisiwe joined in, and other members. And also there are allegations by the SABC that there are tensions between Zwanele Manyi and Dr. Hlophe. It seems like the whole MK party is going through a chaos. Who is going to save this 1 year old party? Let us get into the story.
We greet the leadership of Umkhonto weSizwe and the leadership and the members of the Progressive Caucus present here in Parliament. In all honesty, there is no need to dignify.
Posts of Duduzile Zuma on X are the ones that started the whole fire. Well, after she did that, there's been a lot of people who were in support of her. One of those people is Philani Ntuli, the leader of the MK Youth League, who went on DJ Sbu's podcast to speak about the whole issue between Floyd and Duduzile. And interestingly, he is not on the side of Floyd. He is criticizing Floyd, speaking about the fact that Floyd doesn't care. Floyd is not running this whole SG position well. He's criticizing Floyd and on the side of Duduzile. As if that is not enough, Busisiwe also joined in on the matter by going on X and posting the following message. She said that, interesting times, the tenant wants the landlord to be removed from their own house. Seller. I mean, come on. You would think, oh, well, it is just a message. It is not directed at the whole situation. But if that was not directed at the whole situation of Floyd and Duduzile, we wouldn't have the former member of the EFF, Mabatu Mukause, who's now in the MK. She also went on to that post, responding to Busisiwe by saying that we gave you shelter, warmth, food, and all you needed in our previous home. That has been the EFF. We were compromised because of the likes of you, and we kept quiet. The system rejected you for all the reason known by yourself only, but today you find comfort in calling us tenants. In other news, the SABC is reporting that there is a fallout between Zwanele Manyi and Dr. Hlophe, while Dr. Hlophe is accusing Zwanele Manyi of giving him a poorly crafted speech. Allegedly, Dr. Hlophe had drafted his own speech to debate. Well, as time went, they gave him a new speech to say that this is what you are going to be debating on. They gave him that speech, and when he went on to debate, it was just about Zuma. 9 wasted years. Zuma did that, Zuma did this. I mean, it was as if they were not at the SONA. Speaking about Zuma did this, Zuma did that, when they should be focusing on the SONA by the president of the country, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa. And it shows that as the opposition party, you need to be focused. You cannot go there and debate about other things when there is a bigger picture that we need to look at.
9 years as head of state and president of our country was not just 9 wasted years, but was 9 years of progress defined by increasing life expectancy, access to education, and massive infrastructural programs. When President Zuma assumed office in 2009, South Africa's life expectancy was at 50 years, and throughout his leadership of South Africa as head of state, the life expectancy rose to more than 65 years.
So allegations are that Dr. Hlophe is not happy, and he's pointing at Zwanele Manyi. Zwanele Manyi is directing the issue to the SG, who is involved in the whole thing of drafting. Well, that is according to the SABC. My biggest worry about the MK party is how they are handling the situation of Duduzile and Floyd Shivambu. That situation that they are dealing with, they are not dealing with it correctly. She was directed to issue an apology. And interestingly, that apology was posted by Nhlamulo. And after some hours, Duduzile decided to go and update it on her page. Now, you look at the issue and you look at the contents of that statement, of that apology. It is a shameful one. She goes on to apologize to the president, the people of South Africa, the members of MK Party, the followers, but not even a bit, not even one mention of the man that she insulted, Floyd Shivambu. She did not even issue an apology to Floyd, which tells you that she's sticking by her words. The F you Floyd, the you are useless, the thing of Floyd not being needed, she's sticking by those words. Now you have a party that is being called a Stokvel. That same party cannot deal with a disgruntled member of the party who is a Zuma, by the way. She is not directed to delete all those posts about Floyd. They are still there. There is Mukwebane on the other side. She comes from the EFF with Floyd, goes into the MK, now she's taking sides. I mean, are these people against Floyd, or is this just a conundrum in that party, like no one knows what is going on? They are going in circles. But I think people don't like Floyd. They don't like the fact that Floyd came there and he was elevated. Now they probably want him to leave. But one thing for sure, if Floyd leaves, it is over with the MK party. There will never be confidence from the people of South Africa. It is always going to be associated with family. And Zuma, by the way, is he going to take charge of that party? Because at this point, Zuma is very old. He should be like Thabo Mbeki, just staying at home, and if it's needed, he goes in to talk. But he cannot be the president of that party. I mean, like, you are the father. Your daughter is doing some things that you don't agree with. How are you going to call her to order when you know for sure this person has been sticking with me? This is the one person, no matter what, all the persecutions, she's been there for me. If Floyd stays and Duduzile is not expelled, in the end, we are always going to see some chaos because those two don't like each other. You either have to demote Duduzile or she has to be expelled. But either way, it seems like it is going down the drain, that party that people have been saying, this is the one that is going to save the masses of South Africa. How do you save us when you are acting like Cope? Or worse, Cope didn't revolve around a surname. But what MK party is doing, it is killing its own goals. These people had millions of people voting for them. Now they cannot even give confidence to the many people that believed in it. And for Floyd, I don't think a lot of people are going to feel sorry for him. I don't think there's any person who's going to feel sorry. You started the EFF with Julius Malema. You leave the EFF, you go to the same man that you used to insult. You go and join him. You draft the constitution for him. And while you are busy with that, you tell people that we were misled about Jacob Zuma. Now you are about to see that you were never misled. Nobody likes you. So the best thing for you is to leave and join farming. Your reputation has been ruined. You are no longer going to be respected in politics. You are going to be described in the same sentence as Mzanele Manyi. Because whatever that you did, you killed your own career. But let us just wait. Maybe he might be able to redeem himself. The only way that I think Floyd might redeem himself if he leaves the MK party is for him to work with Ndlozi so that they can try and redeem themselves. For now, Floyd, it is probably the worst time ever for you sitting there, looking at the updates and knowing very well that the person that you are in the same party does not like you. And now people like Mukwebane are joining in the fight. You are on your own, Floyd. The best thing to do is to take cover. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in.